I'm not telling them like I'm cold. They asked me to stream the game, you stupid bitches. Well, that mean I wasn't talking to you then, right? Cause he be dunking shit. The fuck?
You gonna put the link here, right?
You said what, Saint?
Put the link here, right?
Nigga, bro, goddamn, can I get in the game good?
Sure.
And coach, we are down on the bayou as you get a look inside the Mercedes-Benz Superdome here in New Orleans. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Carolina Panthers and the New Orleans Saints. The kicker, Graham Gano, set to put his foot into this one. And we are underway from the Superdome. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Cool.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
I got Jerry Dick.
Here's a give to Barkley. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so because they need to turn it into a shootout. And that means your offense has to keep pace.
He completes it right side of White. So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Breeze now.
What?
Steps away to his left.
Yeah.
Looks for White, but it's intercepted. It's the
God damn, bro.
Picks it, and he's able to
Come
take
get
this
it.
one back to the 36-yard line. That's now a 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation.
Go get a goddamn
is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel.
That shit ain't got nothing to do with me. Get your own piece, you ordered the shit.
Showing those hands. Now following the interception, here's Newton. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Thomas, the intended target.
Offensively, when you see cover 2, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
Now Saquon Barkley.
Man, come on.
He goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Flush to his right. He hits White, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Give him 35 yards there on the 3rd down conversion. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. A 1st down carry for Barkley. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Breeze to throw on 2nd down. Eluding the pressure right. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a 1st down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. It's Barkley on the counter. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Okay, let's just make this one simple. We know that the running game is not their thing, but they can't just throw it on every single down without expecting some real heat from the pass rush.
On 2nd down, here's Breeze. His throw caught at about the 5. He got 29 yards that time. A first opportunity upcoming in the red zone for the Saints. They've got a 1st and goal just inside the 5. They'll try and run forward.
Get out! He's blocked! He's blocked! He ran into a blocker!
Right around the 1.
When we talk about Luke Kuechly, you can't talk about his overall game without talking about his intelligence and how he controls the whole defense. He quarterbacks that defense, and at times will actually make checks, just like a quarterback would on offense to get them into the right defense. They definitely were on that play. How about that finish? Holding that to a minimal gain.
And Barkley will try to punch it in and do it as he stopped at the 2-yard line. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
This Carolina defense looking to keep him out of the end zone once more. 3rd and goal. They come out here in the eye. Here's Barkley.
Okay, Madden.
Stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal.
There are certain drives in the game where anything less than a touchdown that caps it feels like an absolute disappointment. This is one of those drives.
The offense is going to stay out there. We'll see what the play call is. They need to find the right one here on 4th and goal. They'll run for it with Barkley. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Saquon Barkley with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Saints have taken the early lead. Lutz now to kick this one away.
Marcus getting in Philly.
Here are the Panthers.
You won, Marcus.
Their offense comes back out onto the field. And Charles,
you won your game? You beat Philly?
And it's not going to. We still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12.
You got to remind me.
Second down. Here's Newton. It's hauled in by Torrey Smith. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
On first down, Newton.
Woohoo!
Room here to run. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field. Yeah. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Coming off the pick 6, it's Newton. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Basically, you're not going to outwork 2 guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else with the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
Back to the air. Newton on second down.
Get out.
And his throw here is incomplete. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Newton now to throw. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Shane Ray in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. A handoff to Barkley. Shifts by him. Evades the tackler, and now some space. The 20. And he's going to get this deep on the Carolina side of the field. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking in the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
And I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's 3rd and goal. Shotgun now for Breeze. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here. On 4th down, off goes Drew Brees, and on comes the Saints kicker, Will Lutz, for the field goal attempt. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And Lutz puts this one through. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
Carolina getting set to take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency.
Oh, come on. Oh,
just a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again, the 25, 2nd and 10. On 2nd and 10, Newton. He's going to go deep for Funchess. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Out of the gun, Newton. He'll have a first down past the 40. And finally, down at the 41-yard line. It'll be a gain of 16 and give him a first down as well.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
He used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans.
Still
you get up in your 30s,
even if Saint
you're
got off.
playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position. You're doing
I told you
right.
Just remember this, when he was young.
And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. He was trying to hit Thomas that time. He's had it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
Hey, it's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept the pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Throwing on 2nd down. Flushed out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Breeze to throw on 3rd and 1. And this is going to be incomplete. Eric Reed, the former LSU Tiger, making the play on the defensive side.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that.
I hate they make you travel every time you do it.
It brings up a 4th down decision.
And Lutz's kick is good. And the lead now increases to 20-0.
No, he traded Kareem Hunt for
so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes
he's in the
well
league.
for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over.
That girl tried. That girl first, she was underage trying to drink. He would have went to jail. Oh, okay. I thought you said he was a jerk. I'm like, what?
Just throw that out the window.
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football.
No, he wasn't. Yeah, he
You're
shouldn't
going to
have
take
touched
care
it.
of it,
For sure.
but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. That goes for a gain of 31.
Yeah.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
On first down, it's Newton. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. Past the 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
The Panthers.
That pick six extending this lead even further. Boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the third quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
27-0.
Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem.
This is caught inside the 15.
Eli Apple got burned.
And he'll be
Eli Apple
down
got
deep
burned.
into New Orleans
It was
territory.
like 60 yards or something.
A
70
big
yards or
play
something.
there for the Panthers. 63 yards.
63 yards.
Line of scrimmage moves from their own 25 all the way to the red zone now for 1st and 10.
20.
Newton on first down. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack.
I got a sack with old dude from South.
Criticism there because
Roy.
he went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked.
What?
That's
Yes.
often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
The Bears?
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. Here's Newton now on second down. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They get 11 back on that one.
I don't
Leads
remember
to
if he got
third
drafted.
down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary
Yes,
call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
It was the University of Texas at El Paso. I'm sure I just knew that. I knew Miles didn't know it was at El Paso College. So
they'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. So it's halftime here in New Orleans with the Saints out in front. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Out come the Panthers. First on offense in the third quarter. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. but typically halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think that they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they felt a bit better or not.
We'll find out. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. On first down, West. Flush to his right. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Wide open receiver complete. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Back to the air on 2nd down.
I like you try to stop it since you got it all figured out.
Not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. They'll give him a yard on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Okay, Cash got a lockdown. Jerry ain't got no one-on-one game.
The Panthers on 3rd down.
I hear it.
Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
Lucky 56.
I'm built different.
Gone.
Operating from the gun. West. Caught left side by Funchess.
He should.
So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down.
Don't worry about it. Because when him playing off of me, all I gotta do is walk towards him a little bit, get a snatchback. He's gonna fall all the way back, wide open again. You ain't played against a pure playmaker. You ain't played against me. Try it. They wasn't me. How many were Markel 92? How many?
I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal.
For what?
Maybe
beating you is proving what?
I just want to get out of here. Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first.
You can't call yourself the king of any court that I've been on because you ain't beat me.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out.
I didn't challenge anything. I just said you can't call yourself the king of the court if you ain't beat me.
Used to dishing out punishment, but here he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Now, if you really want to lose, that's really what you want to do.
Throwing again. Shaw being chased out left. Lets it fly for Treadwell. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, New Orleans. Laquan Treadwell, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Saints are pouring it on.
The Louisiana eye doctor offers free eye exam for NFL referees.
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Lutz with the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more.
That was pretty bad.
Lutz now to kick this one away.
You know that I beat the fuck out you.
Here come the Panthers. Steelers now set to take over on offense. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You're going over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical in the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Here we go now. Green, 39. Green.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. West. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. The 15 yards there on the catch and run. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Watch it now, Barney.
Throwing on 1st down. West. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, nice move.
He broke that.
And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Now let's go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Off play action. West. And he's taken down here by
I thought it
the
was
Saints.
first.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far.
I forgot, bro, because he had that bronze badge last night. Okay, Jordan, act like you didn't have that badge last night. Come on now, act like I'm just making this up out of nowhere.
Not a lot of positive grades will be
I'm
handed
just
down.
the last time I saw Jordan, he had that badge. He had the bronze badge, and it was charge card. He said he already has it.
From the gun, West. And caught left side, Olsen. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Looking to throw. West escaping the pressure right. Looking sideline, incomplete. He was trying to get that one into the hands of Christian McCaffrey. And it's 3rd down.
Appeared to me he was just trying to find an open receiver and got forced out to his right. Had to come off of a guy downfield, trying to hit his back. Unable to connect. Should have been an easier throw moving to his right, though.
Yeah, much easier, obviously, for a right-handed quarterback. If he was going to his left, a little bit tougher.
Exactly.
Funches with a catch over the middle. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Trying to lay one up deep. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep blow with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. West. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. He was looking for the connection with Devin Funches. And it'll bring up 3rd down. Operating from the gun. west. And that is incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And Gano's kick is right through. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense. That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Flex round! Flex round!
They'll run it again with Barkley. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. In on the tackle there, Luke Kuechly.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
On third down, Shaw. Dancing to his left. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Again, it's Barkley. And down inside the 15.
Oh, my God. I knew to sub him out. I knew.
Down here on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside.
Flex round! Flex round!
They'll run with a former Tar Heel, T.J. Logan. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it. That's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
The Saints on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. They'll go option to the short side. And he'll take this one down inside the 5 to the 3. 3 yards on the keeper, and it's 4th down.
Well, anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control.
Did D-Dave and the Packers play it?
Carolina getting set to take the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that. And they've got to make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board.
We just hit the 2-minute warning.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
37-6.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Time for a break. This one, all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this. To throw on 2nd down. West forced out to his left. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it and run time, and he picks up a first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, West trying to set up the screen, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
With the Eagles?
That's right. He's then with the Eagles, and I believe he's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. This is Logan, and he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line.
You don't know
it's
how
a
Cass
loss
got
of
a
2
badge.
there, bringing up 2nd down.
Yeah, let me pump out my chest a little bit, even though I'm not rooting for either team. But that was a really nice defensive play. It's awfully fun to watch, even in an offensive game.
So question about the people who really want to run with a pure lockdown. We have trouble scoring now, and we got 4 offensive player types. I'm just saying, this is what I'm saying. We have trouble scoring now with.
Call it no gain there, and now they're looking at
Okay,
a 3rd and 13.
his player that his.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. Give him 3 yards there, as that'll take us to 4th down.
Should I kick a field goal or should I just let the clock run out? I'm running. Nah.
And Charles, I think when the
I'll
schedule
let the
comes
clock
out,
run out.
all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So for New Orleans, the train just keeps rolling. 9-0 now to start this campaign. And they'll get another home date next week as the Jaguars will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, it's just their 2nd loss so far to go along with their 7 wins. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Tampa to take on the Bucs. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Play better defense. That's what it came down to, man. I mean, I won the Super Bowl last year. I don't know. I don't know. I'm kind of confused with what you're saying. I mean, I did. It's not.